All right, here's our second lesson on chapter 1, which is like triangles and angles and using protractors. So what our lesson is today is identifying the triangle types based on side measures and angle measures. So the last lesson we talked about these different names for triangles right here, based on side lengths and based on angle measures. So what we're going to do today is look at a couple triangles and decide what names to give them. So there's two names that we can name a triangle based on both the sides and on the angles. So this is based on sides, these three options: scalene, isosceles, and equilateral. These are based on angles. We should choose one of each. So as a reminder, scalene means that there are 0 equal sides. Isosceles means there are 2 equal sides, and equilateral means there's 3. So if we look at this triangle, we have 11.3, 8.2, and 15.55. What you see is that none of those are equal. So since there's no equal sides, it's called a scalene triangle. The second thing is based on angles. So obtuse means that there's one that's over 90. A right triangle means that there is exactly equal to 90-degree angle. Acute means that there are 3 less than 90. And equiangular means they're all equal. So if we look at these, well, I just saw this one right away. If there's 1 over 90, we automatically know it's obtuse. But we could circle these also. But because this one is over 90, we know it's obtuse. So this is a scalene obtuse triangle. All right, let's try another one. So this is based on angles, sides. Again, scalene means there's no equal sides. Isosceles means there's 2, and equilateral means all 3 sides are equal. And then these names are based on angle measures. So obtuse means there's 1 over 90 degrees. Right means there's one that's exactly 90 degrees. Acute means there's 3 less than 90 degrees. And equiangular means all 3 are equal. So let's go based on sides first. So we've got 15, 8, and 17. Well, all 3 of those are different, so there are 0 equal sides. This is scalene. And then based on angles, here we've got a 90. All right. Well, if we have a 90-degree angle, it's right. But these are our 2 other angles. The only thing that matches is that it's a right triangle. So this is a scalene right triangle. Now, on your assignment, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to measure some things and then determine what type of triangle they are. So we need our protractor, and what we're going to do is measure angle C. So we're going to line up the crosshairs with that corner right there, line this up, and then measure this angle measure. So this is an acute angle I can see. So this is going to be about 43 degrees. So this is 43 degrees. Degrees go inside the triangle. Next, we're going to line it up here. I'm going to find angle A. So I'm going to line up the 0 on this edge. Now, because it's a computer, it's not perfect. You guys can do a better job. So here, our angle is obtuse, I can see. So this should be about 69 degrees because it comes out. But 69 is acute. So I almost made that mistake too. 69 is acute. So we're actually looking at about 119 degrees. Let's see. I'm trying to tilt my head to look at this. We have 110 right here, 115, 120. So 110, it should be about 111. I'm sorry. You just got to be really careful. I make these mistakes too. 110, 115, 120. This should be about 111 degrees. Now what we could do to save time is do 180 minus 111. which would be 69, and then minus 43, which would be 26. But let's just practice using our protractor. So I'm going to line this up here on the corner. Then I'm going to line up this 0 on our line. We're going to read this one. This is an acute angle, so it should be less than 90. So it looks like it's about 24, but you can see here there's a little gap. So we should add another degree, which is like 25. So that's pretty good. We were pretty close with our measurements. But I'm going to put 26 because these need to add up to 180. They have to equal 180. And then we have to measure our sides. So I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to take out a ruler. On your guys' homework, I'd like you guys to use centimeters. It's just a little bit easier to measure. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Try to rotate it. Okay. So we line that up with 0. And we get 3, this is about 3.5. Then let's rotate it again a little bit more. Start this one off at 0 right there. Extend this, and we're at about 7.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.7 for this side. Whoops. And then last, let's check this one. Whoopsie. So we've got 0. Trying to rotate this a little. We get 5.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5.9. Now, if you look at this, we have no equal sides. That means scalene. And then if we look at our angles, we have one angle over 90. Which means it's obtuse. So this is a scalene obtuse triangle. On your homework, you guys are going to do the same thing. You're going to name some of the triangles and you're going to sort them based on their characteristics.